Hi, this is Ashley Power. I'm here to explain my mind map about Chapter 1 of Inquiry as Stance by Smith and Lytle. I chose a flower as a symbol for life, growth, and change. It is representing education supported by teacher research. The center of the flower represents the educational policy and political climate. What Lytle calls the influential aspects of a knowledge society, initiatives driven by standardized testing, and evidence-based education are integral to the negative impact on practitioner research. That's represented by the wilted, uncared for side of the flower on the left, and then in turn, the actions leading to the pushback of these constraints, as noted in the text. This is represented by the strong, growing flower that has been nourished and cared for on the right. These pushbacks are explained through identifying 5 current themes in practitioner research. The first theme discusses issues of equity, engagement, and agency. Teachers encourage students to deal with issues of social justice, look at equity through inquiry, and engage students directly in the inquiry process. This provides an opportunity for students to change their relationships to their schools and communities. It also allows students to be agents for change and feel empowered by their learning. I connected to my readings of Paulo Freire and critical literacy in this section of the chapter. The second theme discusses developing a conceptual framework. These frameworks are based on practitioners' experience. As insights rise, guides to support new practitioner researchers are becoming more readily available. The third theme looks at communities of inquiry. Teaching and advocating with technology is becoming more popular. Agencies like Breadloaf have used technologies in order to help form educational networking communities. Local communities, such as the Philadelphia Teachers Learning Collaborative, are also working to make findings more public and accessible. There are also cross-national communities and more visible and accessible sites for collaboration, publication, and dissemination of practitioner work. The fourth theme looks at school reform and educational policy. This section discusses disrupting new master narratives of evidence-based decision-making by looking at different ways of building teacher and student learning. According to the text, schools should be sites of change, and teachers should study their own schools. Collaborative inquiry should exist, but it needs to move beyond test scores. Research should be done to bring change and to take on the difficult task of affecting policy in order for that change to happen. The final theme looks at research and practice in universities. Inquiry is done in order to alter relationships of knowledge, practice, and power in universities. We know that progress has been made because teacher research has shown up in academic literature, it has informed teacher education, and it has influenced dissertations. More courses in teacher research are being offered in graduate programs, and it has inspired school-university partnerships. Because of the work being done, practitioner research is growing and thriving. The growth of the flower is supported when the flower is cared for. This care, symbolized by the rain, sun, and hearts, represents the relationship between students and teachers and their roles of teachers as learners and learners as teachers. The wilted side is void of this and represents the negative impacts on practitioner research. Thank you.